That's why the guy didn't get in the right lane. Now I should go pretty quickly. It should. There's always someone trying to sneak up in front, okay? Welcome to Texas. It's probably in different parts of the country too. It's recording okay. I don't see any overheating issues. It is cloud cover, and I've gone 2 miles. Stop and go traffic on the highway. And I'm 10 miles away from my destination, where I get off, and then about another mile home. So 11 miles to go. So it should speed up by the time you get at the end of New Braunfels. We're still in New Braunfels. But looking at the curve, yeah, everybody is is trying to get in the right lane. Okay. Oh, and that sign is bent with all the weather we've had this past week. Last 3 days it was raining on and off with high winds, tornado watches, flash flooding. Power went out some parts of the house, but not all of the house. If you can figure that out. Didn't have to flip any switches though. So, no power surge. And look at that, cars to Timbuktu, but I want to get in front of these semis. And then I'll get in the right lane. So actually this is the passing lane. The trucks are supposed to be in the very far right lane, but I've seen them go in this lane also. And I'm moving faster since I've got in this lane. The trucks have a hard time when they do a stop to start going again. And I can see trucks going faster on the access road to the highway than the highway. But they're going to hit a stoplight eventually. I forgot I had that device that can remove the error codes and stuff in the car. And I had like 30 miles to the gallon to start off this trip with. So you see, doing good. I've gone 3 miles. So stay in this lane before, and then a mile before I'll either get off at Church Road or Evans. They close down at night to work on the overpass. Turn down the air conditioning. shirts. So I'm out of New Braunfels, but then we start getting into metropolitan area of shirts, Cibolo, Selma, Universal City, Live Oak, and parts of San Antonio. I'm still in Guadalupe County. And when I go over the Cibolo Creek, it will be right in the middle is changed from Guadalupe to Bexar County, or Bexar is the way you're supposed to say it. B-E-X-A-R. The X is like an H, or a silent H, I guess. I don't know. That's why they say bear. But it's Bexar, or something like that. Good. Gone 5 miles. 8 to go. So I'm going 60 miles an hour now, which is okay by me. Debating to get in the right lane now. Because if I can catch up to the vehicles on the right in this lane, I'll stay there. But you can see people going in this lane, that lane, speeding in the very right lane, and then he's going to get in the left lane. Yeah, going 70 miles an hour now. Well, that's good. I see traffic slowing a little bit. I'm going to get in this lane, and I'm just going to stay there. I might get off at a different one. Then again, I might not. Yeah. Okay, truck is doing something wild. Yeah, and then the Civic got in right behind that truck. So he sped in the right lane just to get behind that truck. And I'm going to pass him. So we're back to 35 miles an hour. Hoping I have enough space for this car vlog. I did one earlier, this one, and I took a lot of pictures, about 120. I got about, I don't know how many I took. I think I took about at least 60 more around the house area. Thinking of going to the deer park or the deer neighborhood with this 56 millimeter, see how close I can get. I've used the 180 to 600 and the 200 to 800 and the 100 to 500 and the 100 to 400, all at the Guadalupe. I have not used the 60 to 600 millimeter. I'm talking about one lens for all. And if it's in the daytime, I'm not going for wide open. Okay? Sometimes you have to stop it down to get the sharper image. So you got to make sure you get all the pimples and blackheads and and then you have to put in an aperitif after you take those shots to make the models happy. Nice and cool in the cab. No overheat warning this time. Building some strip malls or a car dealership. There's Natural Bridge Caverns. So they make it like 2 miles away from the stoplight now. You can get off within a quarter of a mile back on the highway. But traffic is doing good. I'm going to get off every time I park. And I might go to the deer neighborhood. Because it's still got daylight and it's only 3:25. You see, people got off and then they're getting back on. So they took the access road. I think this becomes one lane. Yep. They need to remove these stripes, folks. Cause accidents. And I don't know if they're going to make upper level all the way to 3009. So, anyhow, I'm not getting off at Church Parkway. I'm going to stick to this lane. And you see they got some more beams going up. I saw about 20 of them the other night before it started raining. So they're coming along with the overpass. When I see all this stuff right here, they're going to build it. The overpass. And you see people get off on the access road. But I think I can get in the right lane. And they got Retama Park. I'm going to cancel my route and I'm going to go to the deer park, or deer neighborhood I should say. Last time I went I only saw one deer, so I got my external camera, the Sony a6700 this time. I am thinking the next photo shoot at the Guadalupe, I will be taking that camera to test it out to see how good it is with modeling. Alright? I got some good shots of wildlife, a little bit, with the 18 to 135 and the 70 to 350. But those are I'm just using the APS-C lenses. I'm not using the full frame lenses. And look at that. Traffic looks good. And I'll be getting off here. Very good. I'm not going to the deer. I can do that tomorrow. I'm just going to finish this car vlog and go home. The reason why is I'm hungry. So they're building the outside walls or the insulation on the hospital, but it keeps raining. They worked a little bit on this road yesterday and then they halted because the rains were coming. And you can see the puddles. They did level most of it, okay? They do have drains, but they gotta let the water dry. And the ditch has water in it. If it keeps raining, we're going to have a mosquito problem. Yeah, it's flooded real here. Yeah, this is where they stopped. So they made these curves, okay? So I'm thinking it's a two-way thing. Two ways going out, two ways coming in to Lookout. To and from Lookout, I should say. Left once this truck leaves. And hopefully, if the light doesn't turn green, I'll be the first one to make a left. If not, I'll have to wait for a truck. Looks good so far. I got it. I got it. You got to know your neighborhood and lights, folks. The back streets. 2 or 3 different ways of getting out an area where it's blocked. So anyway, thank you for tagging along. Remember to stay safe. Keep smiling. And I will see you next time. I'll be posting quite a few videos up today, so stay tuned for that. Bye, folks. Have a wonderful day.